That's Mr. Steve right there. So they're feeling pretty good themselves as well going into this. So I'm excited to see what happens.
Even history in these very hallowed halls. Shinymark taking Diamond Dust 1 over Onin a year and change ago, too. So want to write that story onto the Michigan side of things for Onin.
So one thing that is going to be very important throughout this whole set that we're already seeing Shinymark do is using that T-Jolt to get around the walls. That forces Steve out of his typical game plan, and even on the platform there, he has to be very specific about where those blocks are placed.
You're already seeing the wall adaptations coming in from Onin as well, too. Building the wall only at the edges of these platforms so we can still stand close to the wall and not worry about T-Jolt coming all the way around and hitting us.
I also like seeing Onin doing the double walls. More and more Steves have been doing those, and it seems like they are part of that new meta adaptation. You put down a first wall, maybe you mine a little bit, then you double down again, craft some neutrals.
Yeah, because you're still like +1 or +2 on your blocks, but you're
Exactly.
just making yourself a little bit safer to do it.
And a little bit of silliness coming out as well. That's something that you're going to see from Onin. A bit of a character with this Steve Minecraft. Likes to try funny things with those minecarts, so I'm curious to see how Shinymark's going to deal with that.
Diamond already online here for Onin. Excited to see, because usually, you know, the conventional wisdom is you're going to keep your diamonds maybe safer for the next stock, but the mining game plan is already coming to full fruition here too. Might have another diamond online, and we do, before we even get to 100% on our first stock.
Yeah, once you have that first set of diamond, it really is a bit of a snowball because you mine so fast. Look at that. Able to build up that entire set of materials in that little bit of time.
Happy to play the waiting game, though, is Shinymark, realizing, hey, I'll have to fight this character with Diamond eventually, but it will always be a tall task as Onin takes first stock there emphatically.
You got to hold forward eventually. Gorbachev is knocking on your door saying it's time to tear down this wall.
Oh, my goodness. Having to break through the iron wall there, too. Shinymark just down tilting through all of it. It's interesting because we're seeing Onin use a lot more of the iron blocks to create these walls. A lot more emphasis has been put towards breaking those down. Not just one hit will do it. 2 or 3 will usually be what has to do.
Yeah, we talked about the importance of that T-Jolt, but the downside, to your point, it's not going to break the block anytime soon. It just kind of dances around it.
Ooh, dipping through the anvil there, too, and the hesitation station. Not going to find much for it, but I love the confidence.
Ooh, no back air. Yeah, well, I guess no back air because didn't have that pickaxe. Fantastic awareness from Onin. Oh, going deep.
That was a really good bait there, too. Saved the jump for the last possible moment. As soon as Onin went for the recovery, we struck.
Hit him with the spin to win.
Really did.
And now we're spacing out. Manages to get that diamond off, and we are back to that rinse and repeat game plan. You've got one diamond. You want to make sure you get another one for the last stock, and at only 7%, you've got plenty of time to mine it out.
I cannot believe Shinymark came out at advantage there, too, letting the back air fly across all of that mayhem and still able to find damage for it. Great tech option. Onin still on the case.
And great spot dodge from Onin as well to hold that advantage. Even when you don't have the plus frames, making some critically right decisions against Shinymark's advantage state goes such a long way, allowing them to set up once again in this corner.
Oh, wow, so smart from Shinymark, realizing that's what Onin wants to go for there.
Ooh, I'm scared of that back air. That will definitely kill. Drag down, hit him with a noops. Okay, just resets. I like that.
Quick reset there, too, using quick attack to get to ledge. And immediately go back for more, but Shinymark off the backboard to die to the left side.
Yeah, hit him with the untechable. A little more spin to win, maybe some twirl and hurl on top of it. Not able to quite get it, but he's got those up air bridges. Ooh, T-Jolt clanking with the diamond jab.
Ooh, caught the drift off of that platform. Wall jump into T-Jolt back to stage. Shinymark's been doing a lot of wall jump. Have not seen that out of it.
I can't believe you lived that. No spike coming out. Manages to waveland down past the anvil. That was terrifying and spikes him into the blast zone, evening up the stock count 1 apiece.
I mean, my goodness, I feel like I've already lived an entire lifetime through the start of this first game, and we still have a full stock to go.
Yeah, here in good old EP Sleepy, Michigan, taking our sweet time.
Oh my goodness, the burst we had there to run up and get that back air on approach.
The patience. You see Shinymark not overextending, and we're back in opportunity. Goes for an up air bridge instead of the nuke because you're a little bit too high.
Ooh, swinging at nothing there too. Shinymark going to eat a ton of damage for it. Just a block place for the walking jab.
Ooh, interesting interaction there. Both of them just like kind of resetting after that.
Yeah.
Now we're back to just this classic game plan. I respect Shinymark not wanting to overextend in this scenario. You've managed to keep it even. You know those diamonds are going to be there for the rest of the game. So what win condition are you shutting down by over-approaching?
Very true, my friend. Quick attack straight past the shield there, too. Head on and leaning towards that right side. Shinymark on the left.
More damage, but it's not going to kill. You need that big hit. You see the down air coming out. It worked on the last stock, but that time around, Onin hugging the stage, keeping safe.
Refreshing these tools here, too. Going to get a ton of blocks online immediately. Full meter going to be on the stage.
I feel like Shinymark's trying to bait Onin into an F smash or something through their own block by just dashing in a little bit, throwing out that T-Jolt for cover, and then spacing back out.
Yeah, that down tilt, too, is sitting at a really good distance. The jump, not going to die for it.
Did you see Shinymark take IRL knockback from that forward air? My man was terrified, and for good reason. The lava bucket coming out. No chicken to be seen, but we got a Pikachu.
I love the block placement there from Onin in that left side interaction too, because it forced Shinymark to go, or either choose to go under the block and ride the stage up, which is maybe a not favorable. You're not 100% chance to grab the ledge there too. Maybe get stalled by the block. Maybe the angle gets cut off, or you have to go around the block on the outside and you can't sweet spot snap there, and that's where the down smash connects.
All right, Pika Libre. Oh no, Pika Libre not coming in. I got a little
saw
bit.
that. I got mixed.
I got mixed. Hit by the unseeable on that one. Shinymark playing with our emotions. Unfortunately, no poking to be had here. Interesting TNT usage. We didn't see that in the last game.
We did not. It's interesting too because T-Jolt can do really good things at like activating that TNT block as well too. So not going to be the right timing. You're going to have full control over as you may elsewise.
Flint and Steel, the classic. Onin just getting a little bit of extra damage. Nice fake out from Shinymark, but Onin's not even trying to ledge guard you. You're just going to sit there, get those diamonds, and now if you got the opportunity to craft, we're going to see a rinse and repeat of the exact same game plan from the last game.
And sitting under the house, too, has the wall, has the ceiling built here, too. T-Jolt's taking way too long to even get up and under the roof there.
More clanks with those jabs. Just that extended hitbox, so hard for Shinymark to deal with. Ooh, I'm loving this music.
Yeah, I know, I'm with this. The one block angel.
I love it.
Yeah, build the house. This is the house that Onin built.
It takes so many blocks to build this house, though, because, oh, that's T-Jolt.
Yeah, that thing was charged up, ready
right
to go.
There. Let's hope it doesn't take reflector damage on that. That'd go crazy.
I died to what?
Yeah, hang on now.
Wow, okay, interesting. Drag forward on the hitbox from Quick Attack. That move just causes so many interesting interactions here, too, and all of Shinymark's advantage here coming from that.
Wants the back air so badly, but Onin manages to dance around it, placing one block just to stall out the timing. It's not about positioning. It's about keeping Shinymark from having that air stall.
Oh, wanted to get dash attacked there too, Onin, you sneaky devil.
Yeah, I see you. I see you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Now smelling what you're stepping in.
Oh, the hesitation from Shinymark. Oh. The thunder catching on and going high to maybe force out another option of Shinymark, but one step ahead is this mouse.
Yeah, I don't care what type you are. That's super effective. Oof. It's like a Snorlax move right there. He hits you with Anvil, just sits on you.
Ooh, looking for the high recovery here. T-Jolt's giving us some space with the regrab scouted out by the minecart.
And those scary golden tools as well. That up tilt is plus on shield, which means Shinymark can't afford to play passive right now.
Ooh, really good catches here too. Give me all of these loops. Air dodge accounted for.
Very nice. I love that coverage, like you're saying. And Shinymark is continuing to hold advantage. Onin doesn't even get a chance to put up a wall there. Ooh. Wait, he's got no pickaxe. Opportunity for Shinymark because you know that Onin is going to be looking for that crafting table. Yep, sure enough.
Oh, looking for grab there too. Huge find. That's solid damage. Never turn your nose up at that in the empowered minecart. Wow.
That was an early stock, and that is a travesty for Shinymark, who had all of the momentum stolen away, the thievery coming out from Onin. Again, just placing that single block, just slow him down.
Ooh, going up and over the wall that was built. Shinymark just left behind. Dash Tech not ready for it this time. Is Onin, but ready for the back air on the approach.
Oh, that's a missed cue. Can you get the down air? No, goes for the nair instead, and Onin actually fades to the outside. I think that worked so well because for the rest of the set, Onin has historically been holding in against the wall.
Back air across, too. Oh, my goodness. From coast to coast, ups, downs, left and right, finally off the top blast zone.
The ping pong double untechable, able to do it. Man, that's going to be so frustrating with those T-Jolts. It just doesn't quite hit him. Onin's so aware of that spacing.
wall built.
Oh, I love
tackle
that.
through everything. That was very quick thinking.
I thought for sure the anvil was going to connect. A little fake out, but a miscue from Shinymark. Accidentally goes to the side instead of diagonally on the first one, and that is going to cost you another game.
It will. It will. The offstage block placement has been the thing to seal out these games. It hasn't really come into effect through the first 2 stocks of either of these games, but once Onin gets Shinymark off stage in these weird 50-50s, that Shinymark's been getting away with a lot in every other set we've seen from before. Going under the stage, putting the opponent in the middle of the stage, and you don't know if I'm going left or I'm going right. But, you know, Steve gives you the ability to kind of cover both at once.
So much of what I'm seeing here, to me, just speaks consistency.
Yes.
Onin has been a little bit more consistent with those setups than Shinymark has been with escaping them in the corner.
Regularly scheduled programming, though, T-Jolt's being interrupted by the building ever so slightly.
More at 8. Ooh, interesting situation there. Onin does not cross up on their own block placement, and as a result, Shinymark gets a bit of damage, but hey, the classic flint and steel.
Ooh, good shield play there, too. Shinymark finally dropping it, but not taking too much for it. But the anvil, the ultimate equalizer, it seems.
Ooh, he's building. He can't escape, though. Shinymark, so aggressive. This is where you have to be as Pikachu. Not the thing that Pikachu typically thrives in, but imperative in this matchup.
Ooh, love the chase down. The aggression of Shinymark is palpable. Drag down off the left side. Shinymark, huge start to this game 3.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a big pickup. Scam him right back. Onin hit you with the skullduggery. You hit him with the tomfoolery.
Ooh, my goodness, a little bit of thievery, I suppose.
Get a little silly in the chili with it. Drag down nairs. We've seen this before. Shinymark, Mr. Consistency on those at least.
Down air coverage, looking for the immediate approach on the minecart, but no, Onin just taking sweet time to get back to stage.
Oh, again, those aggression.
Oh, my goodness.
That's adaptation from Onin, because Shinymark has done that 3 or 4 times this game to great effect, and Onin's like, okay, you're going to hold forward?
I'm getting it now. Ooh, rising forward there, too, beating out that T-Jolt, just giving you a little more space to work with, and now we're on the other end of the stage.
Using those diamond tools, it's super effective right now. So much opportunity to mine with the gold.
Oh my goodness, I love how often Onin turns his back to the opponent and able to do so much with it as Shinymark thinks the approach is safe.
Oh, oh,
too short, little mouse, little mouse.
His butt a mouse indeed, but that mouse has a crazy up smash, able to take number 2 on these stocks. Onin on a last hit right now.
A creature is definitely stirring.
Indeed, indubitably, if you will.
Big up tilt. Give me this drag down. Not going to be a thunder option.
I respect that. I think Shinymark realized I do not have the frames for this at this percent.
Yeah.
Rinse and repeat. Shinymark still trying to find a good answer to this wall setup.
Oh, got over the back air, ready with the backboard follow. My goodness.
Okay, maybe we don't need to worry about the wall. Once you come out, I'm always here. Weird spot in the corner because of that block. Neutral getup is going to break it, but Onin has the diamond tools, which means you have the diamond back air. This time, Shinymark does go for the cross-up.
Anvil in hand. I love the hesitation. And Shinymark, again, has perfect timing when it comes to these areas in the corner once we are at the ledge.
Yeah, that was nice. Mad respect for Shinymark, the way that he is able to navigate around that pressure. Great usage of shield and a spot dodge as well to get frame advantage against Onin's anvil. And speaking of Onin, now no longer has that diamond forward air and back air to lean on.
Just going to have to work with these up tilts, see what the sword can do.
Or the F-throw in this case. Opting to go for the diamond tools here immediately rather than trying to hold the ledge. I think that's a good choice for Onin, but it's going to be tough.
So much stuff coming off this down air, too. Something new I think I'm seeing from Shinymark as opposed to what we saw in the matchup last year. Oh my God, the jump was perfectly timed. Called out Onin's option before it was even out there. Such a good follow-up, and a heartbeat has been found in the chest of this little electric mouse. Can we stay alive?
On his own anvil, too. He came into his own house. Like, I'm going to do it in front of the family.
Oh my goodness, at the dinner table? I'm taking food off your plate? You gonna stand for that?
What you gonna do about it? We're going to Kalos, okay. See, Kalos is an interesting one because it's not legal in all rule sets, but I do think it is a fantastic stage for Steve.
Great point. You have so much room to work with, especially off these sides of the stages. You can go up and over and down and under. You can ride the wall. You can do whatever you want.
And lots of iron.
And a lot of iron as well, too. This one comes out so quickly. You can really make super effective walls, which is kind of something I noted in that first game, that there's so much iron block usage coming in from Onin when the option is there.
Yeah, thank goodness we didn't go to PS2,
True.
because that would have been very scary. We've been seeing that a lot this weekend, and honestly in general against the Steve. Stop taking them to PS2. Shinymark's got it right. Not enough time to set up that wall. You also have fewer platforms now as Onin to cover you if you don't fully set up that entire expanse. But the plus side, you get to do that.
Oh my goodness, so much being done there. Just squeezing in right through the little mouse hole at the bottom of the creation of Onin.
Mouse hole.
Yeah.
More gold tools. I've seen a lot of gold tools from Onin, come to think of it.
I agree. It's just quick. It comes online so much. It comes online so fast.
It's so fast. Great way to get around to that anvil. A little bit of a disjoint. The twirl and hurl, not going to kill.
Ooh, no drag down. That platform going to give a little more life to Onin here. But again, another thing about Callously we did not mention is how often these T-jolts can kind of be traced above the side of the stage. We'll see that used quite often here, as we already have.
Again, those forward airs doing solid damage. They're not killing, but the way Shinymark is playing, they don't need to, because those up smashes keep finding their mark.
Back air, gonna give me a few more of those. No immediate air dodge coming in. No anvil drop there too. There's many times we've seen like minecart forward air out to catch jump away, and then immediate anvil to catch the neutral option from that shield.
Ooh. Shinymark is so knowledgeable in this matchup, especially with the defensive options. The way he is dealing with both minecart and anvil should be studied by many players.
Big time, big time. Roll away smart there too. Onin had every opportunity to go up and contest if there was a roll in or a neutral get up. Ooh, I thought that was a good trade for Shinymark, but Onin able to act out a little bit faster because of percents.
Yeah, you know Shinymark is probably looking for a back air there, which would probably kill. And if it doesn't, it puts you in a terrible spot, which Shinymark has been taking advantage of very well. Once again, creating the mouse hole you were pointing out, forcing Onin to approach.
Oh my goodness, just inches and pixels away from so many of these heavy hits too that can swing the set one way or another constantly.
Indeed. Continuing to struggle to do anything with these T-joints, setting up the pressure, creating that threat on the bottom block, but Onin is playing around it so well, has 2 sets of walls set up right now. Pick your favorite. Mining their own TNT on top of it. Like, oh, did I put that there? Let me pick it back up.
My fault, my fault.
My
I
bad.
didn't mean nothing by it.
My bad. Sorry, TSA. That's on me.
Off the side of the stage here too, Thunder to cover. That was interesting. Onin not one to often stand on the block, but able to chase down out of that minecart for a back air. That's such a tough situation to be in, especially with a big stage like Kalos League, is you kind of just sit and ride the cart across the entire stage. You're not falling off the stage at any point, which kind of sometimes gives you the 50-50 that can work with, but you kind of get checkmated there.
Shinymark using that corner platform to just completely invalidate these minecarts, and I'm seeing Onin not super willing to press advantage into the corner, which I get because you don't want to be Steve in the air.
Of course.
Which gives Shinymark more license to keep doing the same thing.
Oh, immediately, we want more blood here, too, on this platform with action.
Ooh.
Oh, weak up smash.
What?
Wow, what a catch on an air dodge there, too. I thought it'd been a smash attack, but just lower in the noggin there, too. Dash attack will do it.
Ooh, they're trading. They're scrapping. Shinymark not afraid of those wooden tools.
Oh, my goodness. Trying to SDI out there, too, but got set so far away. Thank goodness we are on Pikachu here.
Very low on resources is Onin right now. Now you are in this very tricky risk-reward scenario. You see the micro, it's like the micro charge of Cloud Limit, just a single block to try to keep it going.
Ooh, the shield manipulation there, too, from Shinymark is really nice. Do not want any pressure on the top side of that shield when we are jumping for that up tilt or that up air.
Drag down, not going to quite connect, but the pressure stays on from Shinymark. Shinymark playing in a way where even if I don't get my hit, I'm still in a situation where I can try to chase you for the next one.
I thought we were going to see a huge gamble there for a forward smash, maybe a down smash, but no dice.
I feel like Onin has to start making those kinds of decisions right now.
I agree. Middle of the stage will work, though.
Now you got to be careful. One up tilt in the right spot, that's 60. One more hit, and you've got an even game. Hold up. Onin living up to the namesake, feeling like a rock star right now. Let's see if he has what it takes to bring it back in this critical game.
Oh my gosh, the roll behind there too. We have Onin swinging it so much here, but Shinymark just moving too elusively.
Ooh, interesting little wall here, but you know what? It worked for Onin. They had great adaptation there, able to deal with that anyway, and creating another wall off of the original, minimizing block usage.
Very eco-friendly.
Yeah, of course. Onin cares about the environment.
Truly.
Definitely recycles those plastic bottles. No paper straws only out
Conflict-free diamonds.
Lab grown all the way.
Oh my goodness, these walls are few and far between now, though we have very few resources to work with. Finally getting enough iron online for a minecart.
Oh, maybe?
Wow.
Fantastic DI from Onin, forcing Shinymark to jump over that minecart. An awkward spot. That redstone has been used.
This is terrifying. This is actually terrifying. Your Shinymark up tilt back air could lead to some insane situations.
Max Rage Steve, this is easy kill percent.
Stop it.
Oh, okay, that's going to do it. But
Wow.
my goodness, was that close.
Never one to quit is Onin, but Shinymark able to drag that one, kicking and screaming across the finish line. And from what looked like a very signed, sealed, and delivered set, we have a Game 5, my friend.
Wow, just those little things. The tiniest adaptations here in itty-bitty Michigan can go a long way.
In for an ounce, in for a pound here. We are going the full distance to Game 5. It will be a good counterpick opportunity here for Onin as well, too. Looks like we're going to small battlefield. Wanted to close things up a little bit. Thought maybe the mouse had too much room to roam.
Yeah, I do think this is a very interesting paradigm shift for Onin.
Yes.
Because you're going from big stage, lots of iron, to small stage, not so much iron. Oh. Walk the mouse.
If you give a mouse an up air, if you give a mouse a walking forward air.
We call that the rat trap.
Oh, the vegetation is so good there, too. Dancing in and out of the threat range of Onin, forcing an option to be chosen.
Just the patience from both players. It's so hard when you're this deep into a set to retain that caution, that patience, not getting too preemptive, too antsy in your movement.
Yeah. Also, too, like saving options for moments like this, too, because you never really know when they could come out. But both these players have shown their bag of tricks throughout this bracket already. Do we have any more gas in the tank?
I don't know. I feel like both of these players, they're trying to get that premium. They're with that 93 gasolina in this last game.
Yeah.
Great
Ethanol
song.
free.
Fantastic song.
Back air thwarted, just barely back into, okay, shoot, I got an Uber to catch. I'll catch you guys later.
My man, he double deal, the Uber and the Lyft coming at the same time. Well, we going this way.
Yeah, Onin, yeah, that's me. All right, I'll be there.
I got an Uber to take me to my Uber.
That's baller. That's sick.
He's got a swimming pool.
In a swimming pool. Oh, that's great. This guy's got shoes. Anvil breaks the entire wall that was been built. Shinymark playing really good with the air dodges. Out of the short hop, this air dodge has been really good for Shinymark as well, too. It's been able to avoid a lot of really hairy situations that I know I get hit by every day of the week.
Do we cross up? Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Shinymark has been playing that 50-50 game pretty well, and I think Onin is continuing to stick to their guns of, I'm just not going to play that game. I'm going to mine some diamonds. I know the song. I forgot
up throw kills at times, but with that much rage on a 180 or 160, that'll work.
Oh, using those iframes. Nah, come back here. Come to the Fight Club. Brad Pitt's calling.
Spot touch once again here, too. You're living on a prayer with those ones. It is so hard to rely on that consistency, but Shinymark is striking the perfect balance.
Yeah, we're definitely a little more than halfway there. That is for sure. In the closing moments, the epilogue of this set. Let's see who's got what it takes. Once again, gold online.
That nair spacing is really good there, too. Just the slight drift and realizing Onin was not there. Okay, what do we find off these up airs, too? Got the swing out of Onin, so Shinymark going to approach.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay, if that up air sent the other way, we might have been open up.
I was so scared of what was going to happen with that block. I think Onin was trying to actually avoid it there, and you saw Shinymark trying to chase it. A little bit of an interesting shift of what you normally see.
Oh,
that's a tough one.
And then what's our 50-50 here? We're just going to the open ledge. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, get me out of here. Expeditiously, please. Can I borrow one of your Ubers? Thank you.
Air dodge once again here, too. Just so liberal in the usage of it, too. We just do not want to get hit by anything being thrown at us. What the heck are we doing?
Yikes.
I mean, NBA Street, we got the flow going.
Neither one of them getting the slam dunk just yet, though. Reminder, we still got another stock for both of these two in the back. Shinymark running through that dead minecart, using the opportunity to kind of swap positions here, but Onin's like, okay, I'll mine over here.
Forward air up and over, caught the T-drill while Onin was sitting at the top of the platform as well, or I should say the block, so bit of a 2-for-1 special. Oh my goodness, down air, almost punished for death.
So close. Early up special as well from Shinymark. Nice mix up there after going low so many times in a row. It's those little things. Ooh, just run up on him. Waveland. This music's so chill for what's happening right now.
No, it's upbeat, it's cheery, it's airy, but it's a vibe.
Yeah, we must be in Oregon because they are keeping it chill.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, both players paying so much respect to each other's projectile, but finally Shinymark wanted to break up the monotony, and Onin says, that's no problem for me, my friend. You can send you to the blast zone.
This is possibly the most critical moment in the entire set. If Shinymark can get this kill quickly, it's not over. But if Onin continues to walk away with this, it's not going to look good.
I mean, shoot, like one more neutral loss here for Shinymark, this could be signed, sealed, and delivered. I'm yours.
Yeah, do you go for that risky dash attack? Yes! And unfortunately, Onin punishes it. Great shield timing and awareness. Running out of tools as well. Just holding out. I like that. Don't use the diamond.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Wanted to call out for the down smash so heavily. Perfect position for a grab up throw. Once again, that's the only way we found stocks this game.
It's not over just yet. But to your point, if Onin's going to live to that percentage every stock, especially with only 2 minutes on the clock, it's going to be very hard to get there again.
Can we play the keep away game from this crafting table too? Can we force the just wood tools to be used for here and now? Oh, fakes out the crafts. Great bait. That'll give us the perfect opportunity to craft the diamonds with them.
Ooh. Oh, this is so stressful. A minute 20. Shinymark is running out of time to do this, and Onin knows it. Placing more blocks than usual, a little bit later than usual, just trying to run down the clock. Look, no interaction. Just get me out of here.
Coast to coast, we are not seeing a single face. We fly first class only.
Oh, look at that. Actually reset the diamond tools, but it doesn't matter as the anvil comes out and Onin manages to take it. Look at the relief. I would love to know their heart rates right now.
Insane. What a way to kick off a top 4 at this tournament. Definitely.